Hey everyone, so today I wanted to tackle doing this video. It was a question asked by one of my viewers. He basically wrote me a comment and asked me why he should stay as a subscriber. I retorted that question with another question and I asked him what would he be interested in seeing. Obviously, a lot of the content that I do is very female based, but for any of you guys that are out there watching me, if there are products or videos that you guys are interested in hearing me talk about or want to see, please leave them in the comment section down below. I read all the comments, I go through all the comments, I try and respond to as many comments as I possibly can, but if there are types of videos or products or whatever you would like to see, I will definitely do my best to research, to test out the products if I can get my hands on them, and give you guys some feedback. So basically, he ended up responding back with asking me to do like a gift guide to buying gifts for girls. I know the Christmas season it's basically Christmas next week, and a lot of you have probably not finished your Christmas shopping. I know, because there are many people in my life who have not finished their Christmas shopping yet. I can proudly say I have. Last year I did leave it to the last minute, and this year I just got fixated on it. I got it all done in one day. The second day I wrapped and they're all done. So I'm super happy and proud that it's all done. But for any of you guys that are looking for last minute shopping for girls or stumped on what to get your girl or the girls in your life, I've come up with a short, well, kind of short list of a couple things that I think would be great gifts for any girl out there. Now, just think back to a time where your girl was talking or, talking about the things that she likes. Pay attention to maybe, is she, does she like to dress up? Does she like to do her hair? Does she like to do her makeup? Is she a little bit more feminine? Or does she, like to walk around in sweats? Is she a little bit more active? Think about the type of girls that she is, and kind of, you can coordinate a gift going, that route towards, is she a little bit more materialistic, or is she a little bit more sporty, and does she like to be outside? It's very simple. I mean, I'm kind of a mix of both. Of course, I love my sparkly jewelry things, and I love jewelry, but at the same time, I love getting away. I love going to mini trips and doing things, so basically, this list I've summarized as simple to the most complicated gifts that I could think of. Probably, first off, one of the easiest gifts you can give, whether you've known her for a couple of weeks or whether it's for a couple of girls. Best gift, easiest gift, get a good box of chocolates. Chocolates go a very, very, very long way. You can go, probably the best options of stores to go to, I would highly recommend Godiva. The chocolate is okay, but overall the packaging is, gets a lot of people giddy. It's really well wrapped. It's nice. It's just a really nice gift. Usually the bags are really nice as well, so a lot of people kind of get sold on the whole, look of Godiva. The chocolate's pretty good. It's not too bad. The other place I would highly recommend checking out would be Purdy's. Purdy's recently opened up at Sherway Gardens Mall, and the chocolate apparently is really, really good. I checked out their website recently, and the prices range from $10 to $15 all the way up to whatever, I'm sure $70-$80. So if you're looking for a variety of good chocolates, you can also find bakeries or chocolatiers. There's a bunch of them in Toronto. Buy a good box of chocolates. If you're buying for multiple girls, you can buy small little boxes. A bunch of these stores usually have little gift options, and then buy a nice bouquet of flowers. Whether it's roses or whether it's a bouquet of flowers, for $20 you can buy really nice flowers. There's a ton of little shops and convenience stores. Well, not convenience stores, but there's there's some, I will link to some in one area that I always go to. It's a go-to area. It's near Jane and Runnymede Station. That strip of road has a ton of flower shops that make amazing bouquets for dirt cheap. You don't have to go to a very expensive florist. Don't go to the grocery store. Just buy a nice bouquet of flowers. You don't have to spend too much money on it. If you're buying for multiple girls, if you're buying for 3 to 4 girls, buy single roses and a box of chocolates, a small box of chocolates. They're super easy gifts. They're wonderful. Any girl is going to appreciate that. Whether you're buying even for your mom, that'll be a great gift. I'm sure she will appreciate it. It's a great option. Now, getting away from the easy option, there's another simplified version that many stores out there are doing, whether it's Victoria's Secrets, whether it's Pink, whether it's Forever 21. There's a bunch of stores out there. There's tons and tons of stores that are doing gift box options. So you can walk into Pink and they have these boxes that usually inside of them there will be a pair of leggings, a top, a pair of socks, or some accessory, or PJs, like a pair of bottoms and tops. Is one of the easiest options you can definitely do. It'll cost you anywhere from 20 to 30 to 40 bucks, I think. They usually come sized from an extra small to an extra large for top and bottom. Just think about overall what size she is. If she's a little bit smaller on top and maybe a medium on bottom, just stick with medium. Honestly, the top will usually fit just perfectly fine. Nobody's gonna like nitpick on that, or at least I don't want to believe so. I'm basing most of these gifts on my girlfriends. We're all pretty easygoing. We are we're all pretty much down to earth. We don't expect thousands of dollars spent on us, so that's kind of where my mindset is going, is on the easy gifts. Another option for the gift box option would just be, you know, a pair of PJs. Victoria's Secrets has dozens and dozens and dozens of options for PJs, whether it's colors, whether it's sizes. Honestly, again, you'll spend 25 bucks to like 40 bucks on a pair of nice PJs. They usually come with the top and the bottom and a pair of like, or the little like mask. And they're really cute. They're really nice fabrics. So you're gonna spend a couple bucks on something like that, and it's going to last a long time. Any girl is going to appreciate that. If you want to step it up and make it a little quirky, get a onesie. Onesies are fun, and you two can maybe match and dress up and, have a fun, Christmas Eve or Christmas together if you guys are spending it together. And Victoria's Secrets, I know, was doing a couple weeks ago if you bought a PJ set, it came with a pair of slippers. I don't know if they're still doing that, but that's, that just adds on to the gift. Another infamous gift giving option is a gift card. Now, I am very open to gift cards because even for me, shopping, especially clothes shopping, is very difficult. So I don't expect anybody to go clothes shopping for me, not even my mom. I'm very open to gift cards. I love gift cards. But if you are looking to get somebody a gift card, pair it with something else. Whether it's like the PJs or the chocolate, pair it with something else so it's not just the gift card, because that does become a little informal. It's just there's not a lot to it. I know some people get very sensitive about it. At least maybe put it in another card, write something nice in a card, and put it together with something else. You can put a little bit more money on it, and usually the other option to the PJ set, if you know the girl well enough, if she's your girlfriend or whoever, you can get lingerie. You can add a little bit more money onto a gift card and she can buy a nice bra or some underwear. Just add like 30 bucks to a gift card and put it with the PJs, and there you go. You've got an amazing gift done and set, ready to go. Gift boxes are fabulous because, again, like I mentioned, a ton of stores are doing them. A very popular gift box option is usually one that will be sold with like bath bombs or like or like body lotions or a mixture of like bath things. Stay away from the super cheap stores like Walmart or the Shoppers Drug Mart or the pharmacy stores. Mostly, the reason I say that is because you're going to spend about 30 or 40 bucks on one of those sets anyways, and they don't necessarily smell the nicest. If you're going to go that route and do the beauty product route, I would highly recommend checking out Lush. I will leave a link to their website. They create all natural products, so if your girl has sensitive skin or your friend has very sensitive skin, check out this place. The staff are incredibly knowledgeable. They will help you out, but the reason I'm directing you to Lush is because they have a huge selection of gift boxes from like $14 all the way to like $300, $400, $500. I think their most expensive one is like $500. But you can get one of those gift boxes. Even the $14 ones come with products that are amazing. You'll usually get, I think, 2 products in one of those boxes. They smell amazing. That store has amazing products, from bath bombs to lotions to solid shampoos. And overall, the reason I'm directing you there too is because the colors are really nice. The smells are really nice. It can be overwhelming, but again, the staff is incredibly knowledgeable. So stepping in there, they'll ask you a lot of questions. They'll help help you out. They can wrap things for you really nicely. So already half the battle is done. And again, instead of going to Walmart and spending $30, you can go into Lush and spend $30 and get an amazingly wrapped, smelling, good quality gift. So Lush, yes. I already went there and I bought a bunch of gifts there for a couple of people. So I highly recommend Lush. What else is on this list? Okay, so I think I've tackled quite a few options that I've wrote down and things that I would appreciate. If your girl likes jewelry or if you want to get her something nice, jewelry can be overwhelming as well. Best thing to do, stay away from any cheap jewelry, like stay away from the Aldos, stay away even from like Forever 21. They have a million different options for jewelry. The reason I say that is because the jewelry in those stores is super cheap. It's the type of jewelry that will turn your fingers green and your neck and your ears green because it isn't silver. It is going to wear down and it's only going to last maybe at most 2 months. So if you want to go the jewelry route or route, whatever, either one, go. A bunch of the malls have like standalone jewelry stores. Just make sure that they sell silver. Whatever you're buying, whether it's a chain, make sure it's silver because that's what's going to, not going to turn her skin green and most likely isn't going to irritate her skin either. So silver can be very inexpensive. You can usually get a nice chain from $15 to $20 and then get a really nice pendant, again, anywhere from like $15 to $20. That is something that, again, is very simple and easy to do. A lot of the jewelry stores, a lot of the people that work there can be very, 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 very helpful. One of my favorite stores to go to, it's at Sherway Gardens Mall. They make incredible silver products and you don't have to go to Tiffany's, you don't have to go to Burke's, you don't have to go to any of these massive, big, fancy jewelry stores. This jewelry store is called Bittersweet. I will, again, leave a link to their website. I'm not a huge fan of their website, but their store at Sherway has a huge variety of options for jewelry, from little charms to necklaces to rings to earrings. I buy a bunch of my jewelry there just because it lasts a long time and the silver is a really, really good quality. So if you're looking to go the jewelry route, stick to silver. That's my one main big piece of advice. If you're looking to spend a little bit more money, if you want to spend, $100 to $150, probably one of the best places to go. Even stay away from Tiffany's. If you don't want to spend that kind of money, you can stay away from Tiffany's. A fabulous option would be Pandora. Pandora blew up a couple of years ago. It is basically a charm system. You can buy a bracelet, you can buy a necklace. They even sell really pretty rings. Rings can be a little bit more daunting unless you know her ring size. That can be a little bit more difficult territory. Bracelets, the sterling silver bracelets are usually around $80. And then the charms, they have a massive collection of charms that range anywhere from like $20 to like a couple $100 as well, or if not, I think like $1,000. If not, I think like their gold piece charms are stupid expensive. If you know the person, if you know the kind of things she likes, highly recommend check out their website, look at the collections, go in with a little bit of research because every Pandora that I've ever walked by during the Christmas season has a line out the door. So be prepared to stand in line. That's first off. And then once you get into the store, you kind of already have a game plan. You kind of already have a sense of what you want to look for. It'll just cut the process a lot faster and it'll cut the time in half. So check out their websites. Their Pandora website is super informative. Again, I will leave all the links to everything I've mentioned in the description box down below so you guys can check it out. It's a great option, and honestly, if you buy a Pandora bracelet, that's going to basically solve your gift giving problems for the next 3 years at least. Just because you can buy one charm or a couple of charms and it takes some time to fill up a bracelet. I think I've had mine for a couple of years now and I'm only just now done filling it. So that's definitely, if you want to go the jewelry route, that is an option. Now, if you don't want to do something super materialistic, one of my favorite options as a gift or just in general, one of my favorite things to do with somebody that I care about or I love, or just with my friends, I did this summer with my girlfriend, is just get away from the city. Do a mini vacation, do like a mini road trip, just get away from Toronto, get away from wherever you're living, just do something fun. You can basically, one of the places that we would go to, or the place that we ended up going to, was Blue Mountain. Unfortunately, I would recommend if she's a snowboarder or skier, take her up for the day, let her go skiing, have some fun on the hill. Unfortunately, for whatever reason, we here in Toronto and outside of Toronto have not got any sort of snow, which pisses me off because I was hoping to be already snowboarding, but I have not gone once because there is no snow. Blue Mountain is a resort area. There are tons of things to do. You can go hiking, you can go climbing, you can go even just being around in that area. It's stunning. Fresh air, it's really nice. You can stay in the hotel. The hotel is definitely the expensive option. The other option that we ended up doing was checking out Airbnb. People are renting out rooms to entire chalets, to cottages, or whatever. That can definitely be a cheaper option than staying in the village and staying in the hotel. Check out Airbnb. That can definitely be a cheaper option for you. Aside from that, again, like I mentioned, there's a ton of things to do up at Blue. The reason we ended up going was because I ended up booking an entire package and thing for us at the Scandinavian Spa. It's one of the best things you can do. It's a fabulous getaway. It can be dirt cheap. Well, it can be inexpensive. You have access to their baths and their saunas and their like entire outside thing and setup that they have for about $56, and you can be there as long as you want. I think we ended up being there for like 6 to 7 hours. We got there in the morning and we didn't leave until late afternoon. They offer food. You can pay for it. There's food that you have to pay for, I mean. And then they obviously offer like the spa like massages and all that stuff. So you can obviously, I don't know if they have any massages available or time available at this point. I'm sure they're overbooked. You can always call and double check, but I would highly recommend if you just want to do the baths, you have a lot of access. Basically, they're like heated baths outside or heated pools. There's saunas and steam rooms. The whole atmosphere is super relaxing. No phones, no cameras, nothing, and you're not even supposed to be talking. You can talk in very hushed whisper tones, but honestly, it is one of the most relaxing things I've ever done in my entire life, and I have gone there a bunch of times. I love it. It's super romantic. Something like that you can make very romantic, or if you're, if there's a group of you going up, it's something to do and it can be super fun. So that would be my last option as a gift if you guys want to get away. There's still some time to book things out if you can. Last minute options, of course, you may want to do, obviously, if you want to do a trip up, you can do it after the Christmas holidays. You can maybe do it for New Year's. That's a great option to just kind of get away and enjoy being away from the city. So just think about the type of girl you're shopping for. Is she super girly? Does she like to do her hair and her makeup, or is she a little bit more athletic? Just think about the type of person that you're shopping for and then just go from there. That's my best advice. I hope it has helped you guys. Hopefully it's not going to be too crazy at the malls or anywhere if you're shopping for any of like Lush. There's a couple of Lushes within Toronto. There's one on Queen Street and near Spadina. There's one at Sherway Gardens Mall now. There's one in Eaton Center, and then I'm sure there's a bunch everywhere else. Again, as always, I will leave a link to everything that I mentioned in the description box down below, along with my Twitter, my Instagram. If you guys want to reach me anytime, please leave your questions down in the comment section down below as well. If you guys want to give me a shout, questions. As always, I hope you guys are doing wonderful. I hope you're having a wonderful holidays and it's not too stressful, and hopefully we'll see some snow soon. Bye, guys.